on this Memorial Day extravaganza where everything is on 5 flexible payments or more, which is awesome. And I want you to take a note and think about in your house if you have enough storage, if you have enough space. No, we always say no. Think about the back of the doors, back of the bathroom door, back of your closet door, back of maybe your bedroom door, back of a pantry door. That is unused real estate, just waiting to help you get more organized. So we're delighted because StoreSmith is here with a very cool, ingenious design that's gonna help you use that vertical space. There's absolutely no assembly required. And we already have sold out of the black, so I'm down to my final, I know you're gonna look at this table and you think, what are you talking about, Valerie? But I'm down to my final quantities. We do have it in the platinum. I'm gonna show that for you right here. Final 100 in the vintage bronze is gonna be the first to sell out. And then we have the beautiful white. Now I know you're looking at that and saying, how am I supposed to store anything in that? Well, I'm gonna bring in Tracy Rosa because Tracy is either, come on in.
Okay.
Come on in. I love that you carried in storage for. Right. Wait, what are you doing? I thought you were gonna assemble it.
Yeah, this is it. This is about as much as I do when it comes to assembly. 0.
I love that.
This is it. And listen, when I got this home, I'll be honest with you, it said over-the-door shoe rack. So I was very excited because
I didn't even say that because to me it's just an over-the-door storage space.
Right, and it says that on the screen there. It says over-the-door shoe rack. So when I got it home, I said, oh, this is fantastic. And I opened it up and I thought, whoa, 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 whoa. We're totally limiting ourselves when it comes to a shoe rack because what we've done is we've made this better than ever. We've added this wonderful mesh design to this. Before we just had the wonderful steel. And listen,
so this is like the 2.0 version. It's like this back is 2.0. Even better than before.
Exactly. So why does this mesh make it bigger and better than before? First and foremost, nothing is falling through this and nothing is falling behind this. So you can literally take any single door in your home and turn that into an incredible storage solution. You can put anything there. Books, crafts, shoes, purses, hats, pantry stuff, laundry stuff, bathroom stuff. You're taking the back of your door, unused real estate, and you're turning it into a phenomenal storage solution. Basically 10 individual cubbies.
Like shelves and cubbies and I mean just space to store anything that you want on the back of a door. When you close that door, nobody even sees what's on the other side, which I love.
So here, I'm gonna show you again. Let's talk about the assembly. It's gonna come, it's basically like an accordion. Comes to you fully assembled like this. How do you do it? You open it up. Okay, and what we're gonna give you, or we're giving you 2 of these. These are the little hooks that go over the door, and there you go. You put this on top of the door, and you hook it onto the back.
Nice.
Just like that. That's your assembly. We're also giving you an option. There are little holes in these as well, right there. I don't know if you can see them. Right there on the top there. That allows you to screw it into the wall in case you want to mount it on the wall. So a lot of different options with this.
Like the versatility.
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you like me to hold that for you?
Yeah, there you go.
I'll hold this,
you hold
this. Let's talk about collapsing it.
So easy.
Picking it up, taking it with me.
Taking it with you. And let's go over to the door here. So first and foremost, we're gonna show you how we use this as a shoe rack right here. You can get up to 30 pairs of shoes. That's what they say. But look, do you see that you've got all of our nice full heels right there, deep enough here for all of our clutches. So if you wanna put your clutches there, I'm doubling up right here. If you have flaps, if you have flip-flops, anything like that, you can put 2 or 3 pair on top. You've got your big wedges. Those are gonna fit perfectly in here as well. But come all the way down, you're still gonna be able to get the really big men's shoes in as well. You can get because we have that mesh here, you can put little toddler shoes in there.
Yeah.
Again, any size shoe, it's not gonna fall through. Remember, these are powder-coated steel and mesh. So I was laughing, we had this yesterday and I said, these are the cleanest golf shoes I've ever seen. The only time they're gonna be this clean is the first time you bring them home, because normally it's gonna be full of, you know, grass and soot and all of that.
But when you put it in the mesh, then that's not falling on the floor.
It's not falling on the floor. And then if it gets here, how do you clean it? You hose it off.
Yeah, or shake it out.
And shake it out. So again, this can be great for the mudroom. This is great for the laundry room. I also want you to notice, I'm gonna go over here real fast, Valerie. Come down here for a second. These straps here are perfect, because what they're doing is they are locking everything in place. So this is not going to bang and nothing's gonna fall through. So say, well, I got 2 kids at home, so the doors get slammed all the time, you know? So when the door gets slammed, none of this is gonna fall out of place because you've got these hooks down here at the bottom. Even not slammed. Have you ever just you've been in a rush, you sort of tap it and everything falls off and you're like, oh my gosh. You know, when I was moving, I had those
other over-the-door shoe racks, which by the way, can only use for shoes. And to put that together and to take it apart, I just tossed it. First off, I didn't want to give it to anybody because I was like, I don't want to give them any of that stress.
Right.
This is literally the assembly. Ready?
There you go.
Hello, and look how tall it is because it's gonna completely cover your entire door. So you think about with that mesh, all the things that you can put in that. The vintage bronze that I'm holding, less than 100 available. So you think about all the different spaces in your house. Maybe it's the pantry, you wanna put all your spices or your cereal boxes, your snacks. You can put that all back here. Maybe it's in the, your bathroom. You wanna put all your linens and things like that, your extra toilet paper. I gotta say, in my house, there's never enough storage.
Right.
So anytime I can capitalize on an area, which a back of a door, it's brilliant. Nobody else is gonna be using that space.
Right, and think of, we have a lot of graduates going off to college right now, dorm rooms. Not only for the shoes, but this can be for towels, this can be for books, this can be for laptops, it's anything that you can put in here. It's gonna hold up to 42 pounds worth of weight, this entire system. But look at, for the bathroom, let's just say for the bathroom in itself, okay? We've got our toilet paper down here, we've got our lotions here, we have our towels, we even have a big thing of hot rollers, we have a blow dryer in here, everything that you need is now right here behind the door where you need it. I mean, all of this stuff is great, we need it all, but what good is toilet paper gonna do you if it's not there when you need it?
You know what I like? You've actually got both sides of the door utilized,
Yes.
which is really ingenious because you might have a guest room, right? And what happens in a guest room, that's only used a few times a year. You could be utilizing the back of the door and the front of the door, because it's in the back of the house and nobody's gonna see it, to put all the things that you need or that you want. Like if it's in a nursery and you wanna, store the books and the toys and all the little tiny things. The mesh is what's ingenious. Nothing falls through, which is brilliant. And nothing marks up the door either.
No, nothing. And you literally just hook it onto the top there. Again, it's got a very thin metal design there, so you're still gonna be able to shut the doors there. But look at that mesh. That's what we're talking about. No shoes fall behind. Nothing falls in between. So let's say you did want to put this in a kid's room. Coloring books, crayons, markers, puzzle boxes.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're a grandma and a grandpa and you have the grandkids coming over for summer or something, the back of the door literally can be for all their toys. Or you having people come visit, they can unpack here. This can now be, you can put their fresh linens there, their fresh towels. They can unpack and put their shoes, their clothing, all of that. What about, we were talking earlier, Chloe bought one up front. She's gonna use it for her boyfriend's hats.
Brilliant.
So where do you store hats? I mean, who has room for hat boxes anymore? Now you're gonna get, about 8 inches of storage space in there to put everything.
Or the alternative is adding shelves, right? Adding shelves in your walls. First off, you don't necessarily wanna add that permanent feature to wherever you're living. And second off, you don't necessarily wanna display everything in the middle of your living room or the middle of that bedroom or the middle of, your guest bedroom. This is so you can put it behind the door if you want to. So the one we have on this door is the white. So that's that powder coated steel. That's what makes this really durable. And you can store, they say, up to 30 pairs of shoes. It depends on the size of the shoe, obviously, or whatever it is that you want. The vintage bronze is gonna be the first to go. We now have about 4 dozen left. We also have it in the platinum, which is a nice kind of stainless steel look.
Yeah, so I want you to think of this outside of the closet, so to speak. But again, think of pantry. We have a corner in the garage that has our washer and dryer, just a corner. And our storage solution are 2 cabinets permanently installed behind there, okay? There's no way for me to get there except to crawl in the washer and dryer. This, if I don't have a door right by, I can mount on that wall there. So you can mount this as well. So again, it gives you that option, everything. But I think of the closet. You can have all of your shoes, your matching handbags. You can then have your scarves right underneath here. What about that no man's land, that top shelf above your hanging shirts that you have like clothes that you never really get to because you have to get on a chair or climb on something to get it? You can fold those beautiful sweaters or all that stuff and put them right here.
What about for seasonal things? The things as we switch seasons, sometimes you need them to be like available to you, not quite put away in the garage in those, those storage bags because it's kind of in between. I love that we have it on 5 flexible payments. If you're just joining us, this is our Memorial Day kind of extravaganza where everything's on 5 flex or more. So that means it's $11.99 to get that vertical storage. Let me show you how this is going to be assembled, shall I?
Yeah, please do.
Oh, and I even had it backwards. Turn it around. There we go.
So
that's it. I didn't need to pull out any tools. I didn't need to worry about asking Tracy to come over and help me. This is it. And then so your choice is you just kind of hang it over the door.
Yeah, so there's just a little clip right there. Yeah, and we'll show you the hook. Dimensions, just so you know, you can see here that it's 6 feet tall, so really a substantial amount of storage space height-wise, but it's just about 2 feet wide and a little less than a foot deep. So here's your hook. This goes over the door, just like this. And
that's easy.
That's it. And then you just put it on. No, it's super, super easy. Clip it right here. And that's your assembly. So no more. I find, Valerie, have you ever had those shoe racks where maybe have the plastic on the side and then you have to line up those metal bars perfectly? They're on the floor. If you ever have to move them, they fall apart and your shoes fall down. This is that perfect solution. Matt, look at your heels are going to hang perfectly out like this. So you've got that room, you know? So, and then a big enough here for your wedges. Again, the big shoes. Look at these. These are huge men's shoes right here. Still fit perfectly in between.
That's nice. And nothing's falling through because of the mesh. So even the small things, if you want to put, like you were talking about, in the nursery or in the kids' playroom, you can toss things in here, close the door, nobody will see it. And when you get this, all you do is pick which color you want. So I'm holding the Vintage Bronze, which is now officially all spoken for. Let me show you over here on the table what we have left for you. We do have the Platinum, which is going to be kind of that stainless steel look. Vintage Bronze is completely sold out. And then we have the white that we've been showcasing on the back of the door. Pick up 2. You know, I think that this is the opportunity time to be able to maximize on that vertical storage that you're not already using. No assembly required, no bolts, no screws, no nothing. All you do, unfold it like an accordion, hang it over the door that you want it to, permanently mounted or not, which means you can take it, you know, from room to room or house to house if you're transitional and in between, or use it in the dorm or the nursing home, whatever it is you want.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Tracy.
Thank you, my friend. I love this one.
I do too. This is really good. Very, very smart design, which I love. All right, Callie is going to come up next and take you shopping, and then I am going